In terms of languages, 175 languages, 4 of which are considered already extinct. However, there are only 12 native languages with at least 1 million native speakers. So we consider this the major languages in the country. And of these 12, one of them is spoken natively by more than 90% of the population. Now, in terms of ICT use in the Philippines, mobile phone is the digital device of choice. We are close to 50% penetration. And of course, SMS is the killer application. There's an 8-to-1 text-to-voice ratio, which means for every 8 text messages sent in the country, there's 1 voice call made. And 70% of all cell phone users send about an average of 10 SMS messages a day. So that's a lot of text messages going around. Because of this, I think the Philippines is one of the leaders in terms of developing m-commerce and m-government applications. And there are a number of regulatory issues why SMS is very popular in the country. Compared to wired phones, they're only 10%. And that is available line, and that's not even subscribed line. So there's a huge rethinking in the telecom sector about how do they create more revenues out of their wired infrastructure, because everybody is going wireless. Very few Filipinos see the need for a wired phone. And Maria was showing me yesterday this plan by Singtel, that single billing for 3 services: wireless, home phone, and internet. And I think that's the wave of the future for the Philippines.
The population of Vietnam is 83 million, and the map you can see on the presentation of NOWS. And the literacy rate in Vietnamese language is 95%. I think it's high compared with other country. But for the foreign language, is very as no rate. First, foreign language is English, then Chinese, Japan, and French. Regarding to the IT infrastructure, we have the international connectivity is about 6,325 megabits per second, and the telephone penetration is 29%, in which the mobile phone is near the 20%. Internet penetration is 17.5%, and we also have the IT market in Vietnam in 2005 is nearly maybe 800 million US dollar, in which software we just nearly around 200 million US dollar. And for the PC, in the 2005, we have about 1 million, 1.2 million PC sold in 2005. For local language computing policy, enact some policy regarding to use Vietnamese character set based on Unicode for Vietnam electronic document interchange within the own government agency. This decision is applied to all the province and all the ministry. So now at this moment, all the Vietnamese character set used in the computer is based on Unicode. So we do not have much problem with the communication. And also we have a policy issued by the government office, because our government office is in charge of the administration, state administration management. So all the document have the same form. So the government office issues the format of the document, and also in that circular they also stipulate to use Unicode character set and font in Unicode. So it's very good for us to exchange the electronic document, and we also have some strategy to develop the local content in Vietnamese, because in Vietnam we access the internet in 1997, but till now we knock off the Vietnamese content, especially for the rural area. Regarding to localization, in Vietnam, now most PC they are use interface in English, so with some keyboard they can type Vietnamese content in the computer. And we also have some version mostly based on open source and Linux, and they also have totally localization. For example, is in Wiki Linux, CMC Linux, and now we have OpenOffice 2.1 run on Windows and Linux is totally localized. But in fact, the use of it is not so much. So I will tell you the story later. And most software application developed by the Vietnamese company, they have interface and input and output in Vietnam.
In last year, for specific applications such as a patent document, the successful translation accuracy is 85%. So the technology is transferred to a patent bureau of patent. So and another specific domain is broadcast caption, but it is not available now. And then for the Korean English motion translator is more difficult than English Korean motion translation. Only one commercial product is in Korea, but I think it is not practical. And it also we got some very good accuracy of 80 over 80% for patent document. It was a successful Korean national project. Chinese Korean motion translation is available in a portal site, but it is not yet critical. And for the Korean Chinese motion translator is